Hello, Rani aka Mac, and welcome. So, we have a new series. No longer is it Citizens of the Stars. We now have Calling All Devs, which is a new Q&A series for the developers of Cloud Imperium and Foundry 42. Kind of a bit like Ten for the Chairman, but he goes from person to person asking the most asked questions from the spectrum. First person he spoke to was Dave Haddock, who is the lead writer, and the question he posed to him was how many land claim licenses will fit on a planet. And he says that based off of every 1.9 million citizen that we currently have in the game, claiming a land claim of the largest land claim, 8x8, you could not fill a single planet. Stanton system has 12 moons and 4 planets, and there is roughly 100 systems in the whole of the game eventually, not to mention any more that they create, so yeah, it's going to take a while to get filled up. After this, we spoke to Matt Sherman, who is the technical designer, basically asking the question of what is modularity. And there's two types. You've got player modularity and developer modularity. Player modularity is the moment-to-moment choices for kitting out your ships, your weapons, components within ships, rooms for different ships, so like the Caterpillar has different modules, soon to be weapon modularity with attachments. Developer modularity is more of a design term internally used. For example, your outposts with wall prefabs and stairs and attachment prefabs, which they use to put together to create them. Third question is to Calix Renault, who is also a tech designer, talking about the inner thought and player interactions. What else is happening with this? And he says they're iterating on it all the time. We will soon have an inner thought radial wheel, which will have other options, so you can exit seat, inventory, emote, weapons, wingman, and more. Obviously, this is work in progress, it won't look like this, but each one will open up into a sub-menu and give you more options. So when you hover over emote, it'll pop up with dance, wave, and that sort of thing, which hopefully will be quite tactile and easy to use. We'll have to wait and see when we get our hands on it. After this, he spoke to Todd Pappy, the design director, also now titled the Star Citizen Live Game Director. The question was simply 3.1. Unfortunately, he didn't answer anything new, really. They're optimizing. They're getting the usability aspects which need improvements, plus improvements to the player understanding and what people can do, so when you're new to the game you really don't know what to do. Also, combat screens and visor screens need a little more refining, so that should be coming in 3.1. And the final question was to Eric Kieran Davis, who is the studio director and production lead for the US, asking when the 300i revamp was and where it is and when it is and what is it. Again, he didn't give anything away, just saying it's on the agenda, cannot give a date. I think he said they're looking at 2018. It will appear on Shipshape sometime in the future, but he did say that the Mustang rework is looking really, really good, and it looks like the 300i is going to be, or the 300 series is going to be one of the last to get revamped, or reworked, should I say. Anyway, that was the new Calling All Devs. I do like it. It's a bit of a shame that they'd no longer call out community members. It looks like I was the last person to ever make it on Citizens of the Stars, which I am very grateful for, but it's a shame they're not highlighting the community anymore. Maybe something will come in the future. Let me know what you thought about that. Some good questions. Can't really give us too many answers, unfortunately, but there you go. Don't forget, we're giving away a Banu Merchantman right now, so check the top link in the description, courtesy of the Black Suns organisation. Definitely an org worth checking out if you're still unsure where to go. Lots of giveaways February. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I shall see you next time.